Good day everyone, and welcome to the 4th episode of Cooking with Chef Aaron. Today we will be exploring, you guessed it, the Federated States of Micronesia, or as it's also known for short, Micronesia. Now, this country is located in the continent of Oceania, which is where you will find other countries major countries such as Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, and Australia. Now, this country is surprisingly enough quite far from Fiji's northwesternmost point. I tried looking up the exact kilometers it takes to travel from Fiji to Micronesia on Google Maps, but instead I got an error, so yeah, you be the judge. I'm not very good at calculating distances myself. So anyway, Micronesia does have a lot of nice waterfalls and some nice palm trees, but at the same time I wouldn't really say that this is actually one of my favorite countries because Oceania is not really a side of the world that I really care for that much. I mean, it does have some nice parts to it a little bit, but I just feel that there are better countries that I like. So anyway, the dish we're going to be making today is coconut chicken curry, and this is very similar to Thai or chicken curry, just with a Micronesian spin on it. So we're going to head down to my kitchen right now and I'll show you how to make the dish. So let's get started. Okay, so in order to make the coconut chicken curry, you will need 1 pound of chicken, 4 tablespoons of cooking oil, 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 clove of garlic, 2 chopped onions, 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, some salt and pepper for seasoning, and you will need some red and yellow pepper. Well, actually you can use any pepper color combination of 2 peppers you would like. It can be red, orange, yellow, or green. It doesn't really matter what you can use. And we have here 2 cups of coconut milk. Now, if you're running low, you can always add a little extra of regular milk. And we have some carrots, and we have some potatoes that we're going to add to the mixture as well. Alright, so the first step to make the coconut curry chicken is you want to take your 4 tablespoons of cooking oil, and you simply will just want to pour it in the pan, like this. Doesn't that look good? Now I'm just going to take a small spatula, I'm just going to spread it all around for a while so that's evenly layered on the pan, like that. Now I'm going to put in my chicken, like this. And we're just going to cook this for a while and let it brown. Okay, so as you can see, our chicken is all nice and brown. Now it is time to put in some other ingredients. So we're going to start by putting in our 2 onions, like that. And we're also going to add our ginger. And last but not least, we will add the garlic. And now we're just going to mix this all around. And after 2 minutes, we will add some of our other ingredients. Okay, so our onions are all nice and brown. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to put in our curry powder, like this. And we're also going to add our chili powder. And we're going to add our 2 cups of coconut milk to the mixture as well. Now we're just going to mix this all around for a while, and afterwards we will put in our last ingredients. Okay, so look at this now. Doesn't this look good? Okay, so now we're going to put in our final ingredients. So we have our yellow bell pepper, and we also have our red bell pepper, and we have our carrots. Now keep in mind when you add your carrots, before you add your carrots, make sure they're nice and boiled. And we also have our potatoes. Now, as for the potatoes, you also want to make sure they're boiled, but you also have to peel them and cut them into quarters that they're sort of into a medium cut. And I'm also going to season this with salt and pepper. So here's a little salt all around. And finally, we will just add a little bit of pepper. Make sure it's all nice and coated. That should be good. Okay, and finally I'm just going to take my spatula And I'm just going to stir it all around, and eventually this should be ready to eat. Alright, and this is what your finished product should look like. After adding your final ingredients in, you want to bring this to a boil for about 15 to 20 minutes, just so that everything is a good consistency. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a taste test and see what I think of it. So I'm going to take this piece of chicken. I'm just going to cut it to a small piece, like that. Alright, and here it is. Let's see what I think of this. This is really good. I really like this a lot. And now I'm going to show you what the finished product will look like on your plate. Alright, and here is our finished product served on our plate. Served with a nice tomato salad. Thank you for watching.